Critters 2, the main course, stars Scott Grimes, returning as Bradley Brown, and Leanne Curtis as Megan.
Kind of like a Jimmy Olsen with breasts.
The main course starts off with this guy trying to sell something to a man named Quigley. Those somethings just so happen to be Krite eggs that were laid there by the first Krite to escape to Earth in the first movie.
These things ain't worth dick.
While all that's happening, the Krite eggs slowly begin to hatch. I found it funny though, the Krite eggs just so happened to hatch after Bradley returned. It's been 2 years, and one group of eggs hatched one day, a single egg hatched the night the first group hatched, and the second group of eggs hatched the next morning. The characters in this movie were alright. Since this is a direct sequel, we see many familiar faces like the bounty hunters Ugg and Lee, played by Terrence Mann and Roxanne Kernoan, I know I mispronounced your name, and Charlie, again being played by Don Opper. And actually, I kind of enjoyed Charlie in this movie. He didn't seem as big of an idiot as he was in the first movie. Just like the first movie, the effects were great. The Krites look awesome. The kills in this movie were good and definitely an upgrade from the last movie. What surprised me about this movie was the nudity. After the first film I thought, okay, so this is like a violent, family-friendly horror film. But then the filmmakers remembered it was the 80s. And you can't have an 80s horror movie without some boobs.
Kill Krites.
The writing was actually alright, but the main thing you're here for are the Krites. And just like the first movie, they are awesome. Except for the sounds. No, some of the sounds they made, especially in the Hungry Heifer scene, I don't even know what to say. And while we're talking about the sounds, I didn't care for the music that much. Some of the music actually made this seem like more of a kid's movie. This movie was a pretty alright sequel, and some of you may enjoy this more than the first. As for me, it's hard to say. I kinda like both of them equally. Rather than staying in one place and attacking one family the whole time, like in the first Critters, these Krites run all over the place, terrorizing the people of Grover's Bend. I would give this movie a 4 out of 5. Thank you for watching. Feel free to share your comments on my review or the movie in the comments below. I would love to read them. Thank you for watching.